界2位5枚用の斜めフォーメーション。
ミーハーか。結局真似事しかできん。
サルマネ野郎や。
殺してやる。
殺してやるわ。
いやいや、そのぐらいの気持ちでやったらな。なんだよ。こっちはゼーフや。
配信中なんで、そういうの控えてください。
プレステ5なれんとか言って言い訳すんだよ。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
違うな。なんですか。お前がつい最近払ったよ。ああ、プレス5。そういうことやな。やるやんお前。まあスイッチ2がね、値上げするらしいけども、もう言っとこうかなと思った。本当はお前ってことはあれも買ったってことか。いやさすがに買ってない。ディスク。あ、ディスクは買った。そういうことか。やっぱ、もう今5にまだなってない。いやなってない。来週の日曜。やっぱ早いっす。早い。マジで見込みがね。電波は関係ないけど。ああ、そういう感じ。
基盤が違うとなんか電波とかも速そうじゃない。そんなことない。
で電波もね、今まで5ギガヘルツが使えんかったけど、5ギガヘルツになったけど、まあ気持ちよくなってる。
ああ、なるほどね。
で、こいつは何しようですね。いや、本当は夏に買いたかったんだよな。やっぱ思い立ったが吉日。おい。まあでもこの判断は正しいと思うな。まあ早いに越したことはない。なんか値上げしそうやし。ドラゴンボール買い直せ。ドラゴンボール？スパーキング。
So that's got things on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Messi. Lam in acres of space out wide. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
なんかネットで調べたら1万円ぐらいになるし。なるほど。ブランド高いよな。そうなのよ。いや今家にあるかもしれんけど。
And he's there to clear it.
家って。
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet.
Laid
out to the left flank. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's there to retrieve it. Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Nedved.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ibrahimovic! Not a bad try by any means. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it again. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's going to go a long way.
Offside.
Big chance! Inter! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's intervened well there. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm carries the ball down the right, and he's there to belt it away. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to it.
Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Frolic. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Messi aimed beyond the defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bale has it in a wide position. Bale made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Ibrahimovic is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6. Bale. Il numero 10. Totti. Il numero 24. Schneider.
Somewhat off target.
Il numero 2. Cambio
Inter
di
Milan
giocatori.
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the...
Totti! No, he's missed it.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Just eases him off the ball. That's put pay to the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. That looks a good ball through. Platini. Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's heaved it away for Nesta. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he's found support out wide. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Robson tries to play it through. That's very neat. Rummenigge. Platini. Totti. Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Totti. And the shot!
Wow.
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Totti! Just too high. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lam. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's having a shot! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
The Netherlands are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And that's off target.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Pull it. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a good ball. And he can thump it away. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Rummenigge. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Seedorf. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Totti. Now it's Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hullet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schneider. Ball looks a good one. He has found a way through. Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played down the flank. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that is that. The Netherlands pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was...
まあもう一回会う可能性はある。
まあ連敗せんことや。ほう。ガキやん。留年。ほう。いや、依頼生かもしれん。まあ、それにいい制度の質もあるけど、こういうのはよくないね。ドラクエ7ぬるいな。簡単なんです。いや、もうぬるすぎるね。面白いけど。職業掛け持ちとかいうわけのわからんことができる。おうおう。
ブンの主人公さ、緑の帽子のやつだっけ？
あ、そうそう。なんかもう小僧って感じのやつ。
なんかでも歴代ドラクエ主人公ステータスランキング上位らしい。
あ、でも確かに結構点数高いけどな、やっぱ。
なんか納金らしいよ。
あ、マジで？
うん、俺そこまで育てんかったけど。
俺もそこまでは行ってないの、まだ全く。セブン暗すぎやろてか。
あれやった？石化の街やった？
うん？
石化した街やった？
それどんなやったっけ？なんか殺さなきゃいけない。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
そっちじゃないけどね。もう落とすしかない。
何が目的かわからんくなってくるよ。
And it's Messi. Mbappe.
フラグやろ。
Plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ベッカムか。
Crosses it in, and that has been cleared. A fair tumble under that challenge.
ナイス。
Nedved.
私は外に開く。
Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
当たったか。当たった。
It's gone out for a throw-in.
あ、いい。
No, that's been intercepted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
ありがとうございます。
Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Ronaldo active defending.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ribery. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free.
いい気になるんかな。
Mbappe.
あ、いや。
Over to the right flank.
プレイヤーしたわ。
Nedved. He is starved of space and time. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. He's had it taken off him. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. And he's there to get it away.
ベイリアとかなんさ。
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ribery crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can, and he was quick to react. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Cruyff. And that has put paid to that. Beckham gets into a good position. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribéry, can he get it through? And he's managed to get rid.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's quick to return it, looking to play him. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tanucci gathers from the goal kick. He's in a great position here. Bellingham.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. That'll be a throw in. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. And here's Mbappe, knocks it into space. Beckham, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception. And for the first half, that is that. Certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Nedved. And here's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Nedved. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini cuts out the pass.
Vujeda really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter thanks to their pacey options.
He's having a shot!
俺のミス
There's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Bellingham.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now.
He's going for goal!
Number 17,
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
McTominay.
Fujieda are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession. Rising over the bar.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
ひどいね。
わざとやろ実際。
わざとたまるか。
And it's Azar.
ああ、マジか。決まったぜ。
Now he's got space here. And this is Azar. Oh, Bamiyang!
パスやろ。
失礼した。いや、今のアザーのパスがね。おお、パスが弱い。
Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Leicester calmly anticipates. No, again there's no way through. Oh, well measured. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Beckham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has not gone well. That's really well manoeuvred. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira powering forward here. That's been cut out, well played. And he can clear it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Bergomi cuts it out. And he's had it nicked away. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But they've got it again. Great ball and he's in here. Caught offside that time.
全然切り替えてなかったですね。
seen through all of that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard!
なん
Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
でなんでよおかしいやろ今の
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
どういうこと
Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And if you do have a chance today, please
Jim,
take
how
some
do you
time
reflect
out to
on
give your
what we've
support
seen?
to
Well, there was a
stadium.
distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking
ダブルタッチ
pretty
からの
lethargic,
ダ
and
ブ
they
ルタ
were
今
ruthlessly
回やったら完
exploited
璧やった
and
今
deserved to be.
ダブタがいらんのじゃない。
ダブタいらんと思う。
ディフェンダーおらんし。
いやキーパーに普通に取られるやん普通に言ったら
ダブタの意味はないじゃん。
いやフェイントになってるはずなんですけどね
いやちょっと失点が多いなマジでやべえ。ま3度目の正直や。なんでベストコンね。フルって絶好調か。使うか。もう今回はピエール君はでも調子いいんか。どうしようかな。
今日の YouTube はひどい試合になってしまってる
まあ逆にいいやないですか。
フラグでしかない
メッシをあんな位置に置いてどうするつもりやろ。別にクライフとメッシ逆やろ普通。
入れ替えるねさすがに
変えたわさすがに。引き継ぎめんどくさかったっすか。
めんどくさく、まあ時間はかかったね。
なんか
1時間ぐらい。
アップロード的な。
あ、そうそう、アップデートと全部入れたら2時間ぐらいか
マジかよ。
な。うん。
何時届かよか。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
容量どんぐらい
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beck.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
なんかそういう選択肢なかった。
Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
あ
special.
あそういうこと
そうそうそう。
So straight into the action.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Played it short. Messi.
いつにもないか。
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
イーフトはね、もう一回一応
Driving on and making good progress. Looking for options for movement. Can he spark a counter
あ
here?
2
No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
Tries a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pepe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's on it. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
残念
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Hazard. Hazard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe, and the pass is intercepted. It's run loose here, and this is Roberto Carlos. He's rising! Maldini gets it away. And this is Cruyff, and he's managed to get free, and he's taking no chances there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pepe. Yeah. That looks a decent ball. He's through here. Hazard. Oh, he's seen that early. With a certain sixth sense. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well
そうなっ
played.
ちゃうんですし
pull it. He's going to be disappointed with that.
なんで弱いんそんな。
The most accurate pass. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
スサノオみたいな。
マジですぐない時なんなのマジで。こっちはやりたいゴールパフォーマンスがあるから。いやベイルはやっぱあれすらいかんか。
Big chance!
おい惜しいね。
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Vieira was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
あいつが
いいね。
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff quietly revving up. Now he's off and running. Perfectly measured that. And he's lost his man here. Bale was alert to the possibilities. But in the end, it's fruitless.
やはり悪い。
Vieira.
いや相手の勝ちたい気持ちを見るちょっと強かった。
It's
お
Pullet.
前の勝ちたい気持ちも足りんねん。
いや間違いないやばいわそれ。
おい。
ネストやん。
And it's Pullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. Hazard. Oh, he's having a go. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Yeah. Oh, it's come loose.
あげる。
That's positional goals. The utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeeper's. And it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well struck.
And that brings the first half to a
い
close.
やいいっすよ。
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
The Netherlands looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
See.
The second period is on the way. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Oh, well played, well played. Pullet. And it's Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
俺は
Out for a throw.
まあでも反省するのいいこと。
いやいや反省はしない。俺は悪くないです。
ミスったっつってんの。
Roberto
反省もク
Carlos.
ソもない。
最初にミスった言うて。
He's shifting through the gears here.
あ、どうしようか。ナイス。
Pullet.
お前いい加減にして何やねん今。
Pullet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
Messi.
あの何こいつ。
Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
判断が早いな。
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
レッドやな。
なんで
Howson gets over and intercepts. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. No, again, there's no way through.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And the counter is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but
None
that was
of the
brave
passes are
defending,
up
and
there.
they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
マジか
It's really well cleared. Howson. Hazard going forward. And here's Messi. He's having a hit!
おお、どんな
Oh,
サ
the
ックだ
keeper's
よ
done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
メッシが持った歌を動かす
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
がしゃあないから
Bullet.
やる
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish?
プレー
And that has
俺は早くボールを取りたいんだ
Cruyff. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. There's certainly onside here. Hazard with the delivery.
いる
Should get the job done. Vieira gets a foot in here.
ディエラにシュート選手
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
オラオラオラ
There's a sharp little ball here. And Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
俺も押し押しやな。いや、今回 PM 生かした。
やっぱ勝ってる時に経験を積ませてる時
そういうことです。やっぱ若手、いや、ルーキー育成だ。若手かは知らん、こいつは。たまにはベリンガムを使ってやるか不安ちゃうけど。
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Roberto Carlos. And it's Thuram. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Look at the space here. Great bullet! And that has been cleared. Definitely away. it's Aubameyang. Hazard. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it into space. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Pepe. Chance here to counter. His positioning was spot on.
止めてパス。いや
Messi. Now it's Hazard. Maldini cuts it out.
解禁していいんですか
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
He's had a fair
acréscimo.
tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Nedved. And it's been played through. Pepe! Pepe getting this one clear. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
iPhone の CM では頑張って試合しよう。
あ、そうなの？
あ、お前テレビ見らんタイプ。
ああ、俺興味ないからそういうの。
最近何見よ。
こういうくね。
最近何見よ。
ああ、まあ何も見ないよ別に。うん。
休み時間何しよ。休み時間何しよ。
休み時間とか見らんやろ別にテレビとか。
実家なのに。
やかましいわ、関係ねえやろそれ。
寝とん。
それは寝るやん。
リビングで。
そこ気になるか？
でも畳。
やかましいわ。
それから2階の部屋とかあるまだ。
本当にいい加減にするよお前。茶番は終わりやろ。
おお。
なんでこの俺の時はベスト着てくれんのか。着られたいのか。
逆に俺の時イブラこんだけど。
なんでやろな。
最初来たか。ちなみにプレステ5になったら決定ボタン×やから。
マジで？
うん。
グラセフやん。グラセも確かそうやった気がする。
イーフトもなんか勝手に×にされた。
それ設定で変えれんの？
でも変えれるとは思うよ。
めっちゃ間違えそう。
めっちゃ間違える。でも普通のさ、そのディスクのゲームとかだけどファイナルファンタジーとかしとったらさ、丸が決定やつマジで間違える。
ああ。別にイーフトの操作変わるとかそういうことはないやろ。
あ、全然操作変わらん。
ああ。ならまあ許すか。 おほほ。いやマジこんぐらいの距離だったらちょうどいいんやけどな。コースとかやばいけど。
マジコースやばい。
車がもうえらいことになってる。表面が完全に黄色やもんな。
マジで
そのレベルやね。
お前の愛車が
なんて？
お前の愛車。
ああ。
不動産そろそろ買い替えや。
やかましい。金使わすの。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's intervened well there. Haaland! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Cruyff.
Nah!
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
いや、笑い事じゃないです。
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Best. Can he get on the end of this? Best was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. And Messi! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's destined for the flank. Roberto Carlos, never out of the action for very long. Looking for options for movement.
Nah.
Tries one from range.
Whoa.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. A good take in a good area. Thuram can clear it away. Good read, needed to be. Thuram looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Probing pass. Best providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear. Lam. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Lam in acres of space out wide. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Messi. Haaland receives it in a good position. Bullish header! Pedri gets flagged offside. Cruyff. And it's Messi.
Minutes has been indicated.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pedri. And it's Vieira. And here's Haaland. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half then, just getting going. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. Pedri crosses.
Well, they're not the worst attempts. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Threads one in, and that was asking for too much. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. Messi. Haaland. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the finish!
いや失礼マジ打つなかったマジで
71,898.
大画面なんかあれやな絶好調になりがちやな
アピールやろ使えってことやろ
そんなに使ってやるやっぱアピールってのも大事やけど
そういうことですよでやっぱ監督もそれに応えな
やっぱ頑張ってるやつに使ってやる
そういうことです
Substitution for Manchester United.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field, number 10, Bullet.
He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Frankie de Jong. Substitutions taking
Not
place.
the best distribution from the keeper. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala.
Yes.
Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. Bellingham. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a goal kick.
でもやってたってことは別にやって
リンカ
たああなるほどねリンクアップあり得る
And it's Hazard. Hazard, there he goes, motoring forward. That is a brilliant interception.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he
Oh,
do enough to
Rika!
find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls.
なるべくこれデファク
Vieira looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is masterful defending. And he can thump it away. And here's Yamal.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him.
頑張れ
Lams. And the counter is on. And it's Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. It's played through for him. Best gets into a good position. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is through here. Bellingham. And this is Bale. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then.
Mm. どうしますこれ
ベイル前出すか
OK じゃあ前出し
ワンパスかな
ワンパスでいきますね
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6, Vieira. Coming on the field is number
Yes,
The goalkeeper's to that.
だいぶ弱めに
And now they can spring out of defence.
ああそっちやん
Knocks it into space.
さあどうしよう。
He's in plenty of space here.
いやすぐなって思ってる。あげろ。
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
ほら。何こいつ。びっくりした。
Thuram. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Nedved. He's had it taken off him. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter.
さっき勝ったんか
あ、勝っとんか一回。あ、そうやって忘れとった。
この俺の攻撃的5バックだな、あれこれ敵一緒
ん？
敵一緒これ
え、嘘。あ、そうかもしれんな。こんな名前やったっけ。でもメンツ的には同じやな。
そう
まあ成長を見せるときが。
なんか変なフォーメーション。
パスがうまいやつ
基本的で真ん中スカスカやっけ。
リンガムパスうまいって
一応フェノメナルパスは持ったの。
2個持ちパスと
だけやった気がする。
でもエラシコよく追加スキルエラシコ入ったもん。
そんななんか珍しいですか。
なんかエラシコダブルタッチ足裏で特殊ダブルタッチができる。
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
特殊ダブタと普通のダブタの違いは分か
Few
る。
venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world
特
famous
殊ダブタ
Old
と
Trafford.
ダブタの違いが分かる。
Things already rolling. So there is Pedri, this youthful conductor of a mighty Catalan collective, the 24-25 Super Deluxe edition.
それでキャンセル
To
入
a
れたら
domestic double, and a treble seemed almost
相手が
certain
たまに使う
until
さ
the most unfortunate of semi-final
で
exits.
なんか移動する
Incredible, Peter, that someone so young could play such a key and difficult role, effectively being a free man in midfield. But then his club are known for bringing through talent just like him.
And you, even by their elevated standard, Jim, he is a little bit special, isn't he?
Very much so, Peter. A
動
gift
か
from
す
the
わけじゃない
gods.
けどキーパー動かしとったね。動かすこと
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Vieira gathers from the goal kick.
惜しい。
分かっていたんだが。
Now it's Pedri. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball. Great shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Distributed tidily. It's a searching pass. Ball is over the line. Defending of the desperate variety.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
いや惜しかったな。惜しかった。
And they've got rid. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic! And it's a goal!
素晴らしい。
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? No, it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Looking for options.
わあ、なんで
for
どういうこ
Messi,
とな
a
の
player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
完璧やったの今。
全ての息もあって
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Best!
危ねえ。
And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini with the clearance. North Korea have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away.
惜しい。ああ、間違え
Nicely spread. And he's whipped it across. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is well cleared. Knocks it into space. That's a throw.
いやー、2点、2-0にしたいな。
That's tidy. He's had a shot! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
今回やってないんですけど、
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United restore parity.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yaya Toure. Lam. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside. Played into the... Oh, greatly! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Haaland, chance!
マジか。
No mistake. They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
いやー、惜しかったな、セブン。
This is Messi, always goal side.
助かった。あ、嘘だろ。
And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here.
なんで。
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back for the second very soon.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So let's get the ball rolling. North Korea not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And it's Messi. This is promising. Looking to play him in. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, super ball. He's played it long. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And it's made it. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away.
まずいです。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Pedri. Number 20.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That was good alertness. Messi.
Number 21.
North Korea perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 42.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Gullit. Number 19. Yamal. Number 14.
Well read. The danger is averted.
Substitution. The
Varane
attendance for
gets
this
it
match
clear.
was 71,550.
And it's Lam. It's a threatening bullet! And it's in! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Varane. Marcelo. Great vision. Oh, this looks sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Threads one in, and he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hernus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. ball, good take.
さっきと同じような
Well, it was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
下手くそ
Now it's Yamal. Ernest.
うわマジ
That
で
pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Pull it. Good running, strong and purposeful.
やめ
Gerrard has been caught there, it's a foul.
ワイヤーかさかつ
Panucci. Yamal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Bergami
Yes.
getting this one clear. Oh, there's a probing
なん
ball.
そのお前
North Korea do have a chance to counter here. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. And Hullet! Loose ball. That's fallen kindly here.
素晴らしい
It's a goal! And what a climax we have here!
あオリキャオリキャ
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't
Oh,
save them
was
this
it?
time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
てめえら
North Korea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. North Korea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves the chance to draw
has been
level.
indicated.
Yamal makes a move down the right.
よしやべ
Bellingham.
あよかった
That's that, the end. North Korea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Hello, attendees.
From the end of the game, reflections?
Announcement.
やはり課題は守備か確かに
まあ俺があんまり飛び出させんかったら失点してない時もあるし失点してる時もある